Anyway, this guy goes to the psychiatrist and he says, Doc, I got these bugs crawling all over me. Cockroaches and worms. I mean, it's driving me crazy. You got to do something to help me. And the doc says, well, don't get them on me. Oh, boy. Don't get them on me.
I gotta remember that one. That's a good one, isn't it? My problem is I can never remember it, too. Hey, Ed, can you put this on my bill?
Well, of course, Bobby. You know your credit's always good Central Hardware.
Well, thanks a lot, Ed.
Say, mister, you got any Japanese rabbit traps?
Oh, well, for heaven's sake, Eunice, well, good gravy.
Did I fool you? Did I fool you?
Well, sure did. What a surprise.
Well, we was on our way to see that movie at the Waldo, and we thought we'd just drop by and surprise you for the ducks of it.
Well, who's we?
Well, Mama's here, too. Mama, ollie, oxen, free.
Hello there, Ed.
Hey, Mother.
When did we decide which movie we were going to? As far as I know, it's still up in the air between the Waldo and the Bijou.
It is not still up in the air, Mama. We decided on the Waldo before we left the house, so just shut up about it. Anyway, we had a little time to kill, and we thought we'd come in and see you since it's been years since Mama's been in the store.
What are you talking about, years? I come in here all the time.
Mama, you know very well it was 2 years ago, July the 4th, when you was in this store.
Well, that ain't years.
Well, it's 2 years, ain't it?
Well, I like the new store arrangement, huh?
Oh, it looks real nice. So,
Yeah.
Ed, how about you taking Mama and me out to lunch?
Oh, I can't leave the store now, Eunice. Mickey's not here to take over.
Oh, Mickey, where is he now? Probably sitting at home trying to decide which shoe goes on which foot.
Don't you start on Mickey Hart now. I'll send him over to the warehouse to pick up some 1 1/4 flathead screws.
And you expect that lame-brained Mickey Hart to do all that by himself?
Oh, Mickey Hart's a good old boy.
Ed, I asked you to take Mama and me to lunch, not to give me a lecture and start singing hymns of praise on Mickey Hart. I tell you what, just close up for lunch. I mean, how much business do you do during lunch hour anyhow?
Eunice, this is the time of the luncheon influx. People dart in and out to pick up this and that.
I just knew. When Mama suggested that we come in here, it was a big mistake.
Don't palm this whole escapade off on me.
Come on, Mama, let's go.
And don't give me the rush act, Eunice. You've been giving me the rush act ever since you picked me up this morning. As long as we're in here, I won't pick up a rubber stopper for my bathtub drain.
Well, hurry up and pick it up then.
Well, that'd be over here in your plumbing supplies, Mother. Now, what size did you want? 1 inch, 1.5 inch, or your 2 inch?
The same size as my old one.
Well, what size was that?
Well, how the hell should I know? I didn't measure my bathtub drain hole the minute I got up this morning.
Where the heck did... Oh, it should be right here. Oh, I'm in the wrong aisle.
Well, I don't know how you find anything in this store anyway. Look at all these different colored light bulbs, Eunice. And the fish hooks and butterfly nests.
Where the heck could Mickey have put those darn
Just
things?
hundreds of little items that nobody'd ever use in a million years, but some slick-talking con artist found himself a sucker and sold them to Ed.
Come on, man, we could grab a quick bite at the Weenie King.
I can't leave now, Eunice. I'm expecting an important phone call on some copper tubing rejects.
Well, I'd say you could afford to miss that call. You'll never get rid of the rejects you got in here now.
I sell everything I buy.
Oh, you do, huh? How many calls you got for purple light bulbs?
Well, I only keep a dozen of those in stock, cause, well, this...
There it is right now, rubber sink stopper's been a snake it with a big
Oh, right there. Yeah, here it is. Because this gal came in here, she wanted to redo her bathroom in lavender, and she wanted some purple light bulbs. So I ordered them for her, then she changed her color scheme.
And you got stuck with the purple light bulbs.
Well, I ain't stuck with them. I'll sell them. And if I can't sell them, we'll use them on the Christmas tree.
You gonna hang them butterfly nets on the Christmas tree, too?
I know you're an expert on the hardware business, Mother. Don't think I don't appreciate your advice, but I... Well, good morning this morning, man. How are you? Welcome to Central Hardware. Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, I'd like a set of rollers.
Rollers?
Roll-away bed.
Yes, roll away. I got it right here and Shazam, right here. Anything else?
Yeah, some cloth tape. The stuffing seems to be coming out of one end of the mattress.
Oh, well, I don't carry that. But I know where you can get it. You can get it over at Acme Hardware.
Oh, thank you. Where is that?
Well, that's on Main and 3rd, corner building. You're a Noontown, ain't you?
Yes.
Well, may I say that Raytown is blessed with the addition of such a charming neighbor.
Thank you. You know, moving's been a real struggle.
That's
I don't know how that mattress got torn.
Well, that kind of thing can happen, you know, when you're moving. Hey, by the way, talking about mattresses, did you ever hear that funny rhyme? It goes like this. I dreamed of shredded wheat. I ate and ate till dawn. But when I woke, it was no joke. Half my mattress was gone. I can hardly get through that thing without breaking up. With only $163, ma'am.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. That's a free part. There's your check.
Oh, is there a payphone nearby?
Oh, no, ma'am, don't have a payphone, but you're welcome to use the office phone on the wall over there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What happened to that important call you was expecting?
Ed, ain't you got a rubber stopper that's shaped like a lily pad?
You think maybe you could spare a minute to wait on my mama? Of course, we don't expect you to roll out the red carpets for us like you do for total strangers.
They got a much better selection downtown at Acme Hardware where I usually shop. None of these is the right shape.
Any one of these will plug up your tub, Mother. Now, do you want one or not?
All right. Just give me this one.
It'll be 35 cents.
You're not gonna charge me for it.
The hell I ain't. And if you don't like the way I do business, take your business to your precious Acme Hardware.
But I sure as hell will.
It is bad enough that you have to abuse me the minute I walk in here, but you do not have to raise your voice to my mama.
How the hell have I abused you?
I fought that noon-hour traffic just to rush to get here before you go to lunch, just to bring a little cheer into your life. And what do I get the minute I stick my nose in the door? I get a long story about how you can't take Mama and me to lunch on account of that Mickey Hart is out somewhere buying some fathead screws.
That's Flathead.
When it comes to Mickey Hart, it's Fathead.
Now you lay off on Mickey Hart, do you hear? He's a good man. He's the best there is, and I'm lucky to have him working for me. He's honest and trustworthy and loyal. Don't you call him a creep. He's one of the finest, highest men that ever walked the face of this earth. Oh, here, and Mickey. Hey, what you doing? What you doing back?
Oh, hi, Miss Eunice. How are you? Gosh, it's a pleasant surprise. Hi, Mother Harper. Oh, did you see the new paint job in here? Yeah, did you see the new aisle arrangement Chief set up in here?
Yes, we did, Mickey. Thank you.
Yeah, it's something, isn't it? Yeah. You got good color, Mother Harper. Like your blue hair. She's just as alert as ever.
Mr. Hart, I have got plenty of kids and in-laws, thank you. You don't have to go out of your way to Mother Harper me.
Oh, that's all right. Kind of comes naturally. Hear Chief call you Mother so much.
Yeah, well, we want you to think of us as family, Mick.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking out the adoption papers any day.
Hey, Mick, did you say something about running a little snag?
Yeah, well, now, you know he sent me down there for those 1¼ flathead screws.
Right.
Yeah, when I get down to the warehouse down there, all Evans has got is 1¼ round head screws.
Yeah.
Or he had the 1/16 flathead screws.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought, well, maybe I get the 1¼ round head screws, bring them back, or I could get the 1/16 flatheads, bring those back. Then I thought, well, while I'm there, I might as well get both of them, bring them back, you know, and then that'd tide us over in case in a pinch. And then I thought, I said, uh-oh. So I said, I better think this over before I do anything like that. So I went and sat down on the steps there, and I thought it over.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a real good think while I was sitting there and thought it over. Then you know what I thought? Thought maybe I better come back here and check and see what you thought.
Well, I think your instinct was right to get you 1 1/4 roundheads and the 1 16 flatheads, but all the bases covered then till the 1 1/4 flatheads come in.
Right. Well, now, see, that was my hunch.
I told you he was a good man. Okay, you go back and get him now, Mickey.
Right.
Wait a minute, you can send him later. Now you can take us to lunch.
We need him now.
What is the big rush? You expecting a stampede in here hollering their heads off for flathead screws?
This is my business and I'll run it the way I want to.
Business? Business? Just when do you run this business? All I have seen you do is joke and clown around and shuffle around for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes in here.
Well, I gotta be nice to my customers, don't I?
Well, how about being nice to your wife? Oh, I just knew I should never have invaded this precious domain of yours. And I wouldn't be here right now if Mama hadn't started whining for me to take her out.
I did not whine.
You just shut up or I'll take that little rubber stopper out of your purse and ram it down your throat.
How's that settled now, Chief?
Would you mind not interrupting me till I finish one thought?
I have a store to run. Do you mind? You can run along now, Mickey.
Run this store! Run this store! Run this store! When do you run this store? Boy, I sure like to come and see you run this store. All I have seen you do is act like a goon and jump up and down these aisles and tell dumb jokes. You ain't never told me one joke since we've been married.
That is a lie. I told you a joke on our honeymoon. That was the last time I ever tried.
That joke was disgusting.
Well, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, aren't I? But I'd said something to myself at that moment. I said, that is the last time I'll ever tell a joke to this pill.
Well. Thank you very much for humiliating me in front of Mickey Hart here.
Oh, I don't...
Oh, shut up! For your information, the pill is leaving. And you can just go on back to your fun and back to your flirting with every loose scrap of baggage that comes in here.
Well, I guess, Chief, I better go along now, too. Do you mind?
Oh, go on, Mick.
Nice seeing you again, Mother Harper.
Why the hell you keep calling me Mother Harper? Ain't you got a mother of your own?
Come on, Mama. We're going to the Waldo.
Just when exactly did we decide it was going to be the movie at the Waldo?
I am going to the Waldo, Mama, and if you don't want to come along, then you go climb a tree.
I don't have to take this. I won't go home.
Well, swell. You can go home, but don't you expect me to drive you home. I will call you a taxi. Give me that phone, you hussy.
All right. We'll go to the damn Waldo.
All right, then, but I don't want you jumping up and running to the ladies' room every 10 minutes like you did the last time. Oh, and Ed, thanks for the swell lunch, because that's exactly what you're going to get for dinner.
Hey, Ed. How about grabbing some lunch over at the Weenie King?
Best idea I heard today.